Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork. So today we're going to have a practice where we have lots of fun with a nice stretchy band. So as we go through these exercises, if the band doesn't work for you, just get rid of it. You do want a stretchy band today though for everything except hamstring stretching. If you try to use a yoga strap or a belt, something like that, that's not stretchy, a lot of these exercises will not work. You can also probably think to yourself ways that you can do these exercises without the band or adding in some hand weights or just using your body's own resistance, moving nice and slow so you can customize it for your needs. But that being said, we'll get started. So go ahead and have your band and just place the band around the back of the neck here so we don't have to bend over and get it in a moment. And find a good way to stand. So think about hips, knees, and toes are tracking here. I've got a little bit of a micro bend in my knees. Good. And then from here, make sure my band is nice and even. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, let's bend the knees and take that down. Press through the feet, inhale. Exhale, take that down. Big inhale. And exhale, take that down. As we come back up, let's get a nice little side bend towards the left and move through center towards the right. And coming back up again, big inhale. Exhale, taking that down, pressing it back up. Good. From here, we're going to use our band and we're going to keep opening up here. So think about the band is between the pointer and the thumb. We're going to come to Pilates Vitality Wheel. So you want to have your feet and legs about hip width apart here. Good. A little bit of tautness. Good. We'll take this up overhead. Big inhale. Exhale. Rotate towards the left. Bend the knees as you reach and come down. Move through center. Opening up. And then we'll go again. Other direction. Just really nice and open here. Good. And we'll go again. Don't forget to breathe, maybe even smile. Good. And coming all the way back up. Good. Let's begin to stretch out the shoulders here. So from here, good. Just kind of, again, keep a little bend in the knee. Good. Now I've got a wider than body width apart grip on my band. And I'm just going to just pull out to the side and come back in. Gently pull out to the side and come back in. Good. Take a few more of those. We're going to be doing this one a lot in different little versions of it. So be mindful of your shoulders here today. They're going to get a good workout. Good. And then from here, we'll take it up, take it back, and take it forward. Just moving forward and back here. Try to keep the rib cage in. So to show you from a side view, I don't want to pop my chest forward when I'm coming back, and I don't want to round coming here. And remember, you're in a stretchy band. It stretches, it moves. So try not to bend the elbows as you take it back. Take a wider grip if you need to. So go to your range of motion, go to your pace. We're still zipped up through the front body. And when you're ready, we'll take that back, find a sweet spot, which probably won't be your full range of motion. So you just saw me, for example, take this all the way to my hips. My sweet spot is actually right here. This is my maximum stretching point. And taking that back up, taking it down. Big inhale, take it up. I'm going to take my feet a little bit wider. We'll get a nice side bend over here, and I'm just going to give a gentle tug. And I'm breathing in and I'm expanding. Good. From here, hold this hand down. Now bend this elbow and press. Little presses, not a long set, just warming up the backs of the triceps a little bit here. Good. And press and come back up. Inhale, exhale, taking it over to the side now. Little bit of a tug in the bottom hand. And then when you're ready, good. Little bends, little presses with that tricep. And when you're ready, we'll come back up. Good. From here, I'm going to take this band and I'm going to stand on it. And when you stand on it, I want you to make sure that the band is flat. So you want to stand on it nice and flat. And when you stand on it with both feet, see if you can get equal parts band off each side. You don't want to have a short side and a long side. So just kind of take that and you'll be about hip width apart or so. Now from here, I'm going to also take the sides of the bands and I'm just going to do a little wrap around the hands. Good. I'm still soft in the knees. I'm zipped up through the front body and I'm just going to side bend here. And you're just going to go to your limit. And as you get a little bit quicker, think about squeezing the low rib cage and the tops of the hips here. Good. So I think this is round 3. We're going to go to 10. And 4. Relax the shoulders. 5. 6. 7. 8. I'm feeling it now. 9. And 10. Whew. All right. From here, again, we're going to get those little shoulder presses. So you won't have as big of range of motion this time. We'll go 1, 2, little bend in the knees, little bend in the elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. From here, we're going to do a row and a squat. So I will show this to you from the side. Good. From here, when you're ready, good. Squat and row. Okay. I'm just going to do this together. Woo! And there's different ways you can do this too. And feel free to play. Just because I'm doing it doesn't mean you necessarily have to do it this way. If you want to take it out to the side, you can. If you want a bicep curl here, you can. All different ways. You can take the arms out to the side and do that little row. Just move your body. Good. And coming back up. All right. From here, I'm going to take one foot out. Good. So I want to have even parts band again on here. I'm going to step. This just happens to be around my right foot to begin. I'm going to step my left foot back. And I'm in a little bit of a lunge. So I want my front hip to come back. My back hip will come forward when I do that. And I want a nice tight core. And I'm just going to hinge forward. So notice how I've got a long spine here. I'm going to bend my elbows. Now, you can make this harder. The more you choke up on your band, easier, a little bit less. But from here, I'm going to pull my elbows back. And we're going to get a tricep kickback now. So big inhale, exhale, press 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release. Good. 5 little pulses, arms out to the side. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, we're just going to switch out our feet. Make sure that band is flat. Find your support. This back leg is your support. Good. So from here, when you're ready, making sure equal part band on both sides. Find what you need. This time, we're going to bicep curl. So I'm going to come back. Good. I'm going to press back. I'm going to tighten up here. Good. And I'm going to curl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Whew. Coming up. Oh, you know what? We forgot that little side. We want to be even on both sides. Take that back. Good. 5 little pulses to the side. Sorry about that. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll come back out. Good. All right. From here, put this to the side, but keep it close. We'll come back to that in a moment. Come to the edge of your mat. We're going to work our way down to the floor through some Pilates push-ups. So, beginners, you can keep your feet parallel hip width apart. If you have a little bit more experience, you can step everything closer together or follow me into the Pilates V. So zipping everything up. Big inhale and reach. Arms by the ears. We're nice and tight in the abs. Good. And I'm just going to knot the chin and I'm going to peel down. Deep C curve scoop. Little bend in the knees if you need to. Try not to hinge the hips back. We'll just do a standing roll down on this first one. Good. Inhale, exhale, press from hip to heel. Round, round, round. Arms stay by the ears. You're rolling up one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up. Let's do a little back bend here. This time we're going to take that and walk that out into a plank. Big inhale, exhale. Get that deep C curve scoop. Coming down. Walking it out to the plank. Hold the plank, knees lifted or grounded. When you're ready, bending the knees as you walk the hands back towards the feet or hinging the hips. That's going to be harder. Good. Stop the hips over the ankles. And then from here, from hip to heel, press down from the tailbone, rounding all the way up. Standing, and we'll open. This time, we're going to walk it down, and we're going to do a few push-ups down there. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, deep C curve scoop. Good. Control it. Control it. Walk it out to the plank. Good. Knees lifted or grounded. Good. And we're going to take tricep push-ups. So elbows are going to come straight back. We'll go halfway down. We'll do these for 5. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back. Good. Round it up. And we'll open. Good. We're going to take this roll down and come down to the floor. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, taking it down. Woo. Walk it, walk it, walk it out. Drop the knees. I'm just going to walk forward a little bit here and have a seat. Good. Have that band handy. We're going to come onto our backs here. And once you get down there, just roll the shoulders back, wiggle, 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 find your pressure points, find where you're comfortable, find your safe neutral. Good. And then from here, let's take one knee at a time. Let's go right into some dynamic twisting. So knees are in tabletop, knees are over hips, shins are parallel to the floor. Let's take arms out to the side. Belly button is nice and in. Try not to let the shoulders pop up here when we do this. But we're going to take the knees to the right into a hover. And move back through center, to the left, and center, and to the right, and exhale center, inhale to the left, exhale center, and again to the right, and come back in. Good. Now from here, take those legs up. Good. We're going to take those over just a little bit into a hover. Reach those legs long, move through center, coming back up. Keep that big circle going. Belly button stays in. And here's 3. And yes, the hip does lift a little bit off the floor when you do these. And 4. And 5. Woo, last one this direction, 6. Pause at the top, small little break. And here we go. We're going to take that in the other direction, taking it to the left for 6. Belly button in, 5. Only go as low as you can tolerate it in the back. 4. Back's getting involved. You're taking the legs too low. And 3, still breathing. And 2. And 1. Woo. And come back in, bend the knees, feet comes down. Maybe you just kind of took a little travel on your mat here and got to pull down the shirt. All right, from here, let's take the knees back in tabletop. Let's get just a big stretchy, take it all the way over to the right, maybe looking to the left. Breathe and expand. My abs are already feeling it. I hope that yours are too. But I have great news. We've got a lot more ab work to come. So from here, when you're ready, we'll come back in and take it over to the other side. When you're ready, we'll come right back into center. All right, take those feet down. We're gonna come into some toe taps here before we come back into band work. So rolling your shoulders back. Good. Let's take one knee at a time up into tabletop. Good. Now from here, remember, we keep the angle at the hip, we keep the angle at the knee. So we're moving the leg as a single unit. Notice how I'm not changing anything at the knee. Notice how I'm also coming into a hover. I'm not touching the toe. I want that to be a little bit more challenging. So really exhale as you bring that leg back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep going, alternating your sides. Stay in your safe neutral. Don't let the back pop up. And we want to keep breathing. Belly button stays in nice and tight here. Relax to the collarbone. All easier said than done, but that's why we practice. It's Pilates practice, not Pilates perfect. If you're looking for Pilates perfect or yoga perfect, I teach that too. Probably got the wrong teacher. Whew. We are all perfectly imperfect. And when you're ready, bring those knees into the chest and rock, rock side to side. All right, taking those feet down, let's grab the band. Good. Now, what kind of equal parts of band on each side? And I'm going to thread that once more between the pointer and the thumb. We're going to bridge here with the band. So hips, knees, and toes are going to track, rolling shoulders back, and I'm reaching long. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to lift my arms as I lift my hips. Go to your range of motion, which might not look like me. Good. I'm going to stay with my hips lifted. I'm going to bring my arms back down. I'm going to give that a tug. Lifting arms back. Good. Now, arms and hips are going to move together, coming back down. I'm going to give myself another gentle tug here. And we'll lift. Stay lifted. Arms come forward. It gives a tug. And taking it back. And arms and hips now lower together. We'll go again. Taking it back. Good. Now, stay lifted. We're going to come forward. We're going to press 1. Take it back, press 2, press 3, press 4, hold here, 4 little pulses, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Yes, glutes are burning here. Leave your arms back there, lower down the hips, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. So just a little bit of a change in pace to what we just did. Now from here, when the hips lift, arms are going to come forward and press down. Arms will go back as hips lower. And again, belly button stays in and lower and lift and press and lower. And one more time. Woo. Stay right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And take that back down. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now don't let go of your bands. Good. We're going to take this into some chest lifts here. So from here, arms up. Inhale, I'm going to reach up. And I've got a little bit of resistance on this band and a tug just to get a little bit more engagement. And taking it back. And 2. Nod the chin as you come up. And 3, whew. Good, and 4, now stay up here, good. I'm gonna choke in just a little bit more here, good. Now from here, I'm gonna turn towards my right. I'm gonna come down a little bit, but not all the way down, moving to the left. Good, little circles here. These feel very special, very quickly, just like those big leg circles, hip circles that we did a moment ago. Good, let's pause, let's reverse directions. Keep the chin tucked as you move. We don't want the head to hang willy-nilly in space. Your neck won't like it, your body won't like it. You won't like the headache that will give you later in the day. And one more. Woo! And come down. Just let this band settle in right here. Take your arms to one side. Good, let the knees go to one side. Just getting a little bit of a twisty. It doesn't have to be extreme. And to the other side. All right, we're going to take this into hundreds. So there are a few ways you can do your 100. If you want to do this in tabletop legs, take the bands underneath the shins. Good. You're going to cross over. Good. Good. Kind of pull them together tight. And this might be you. Okay. Or you can also make that more challenging doing a little wrap here as well. You can take your legs long. And on this one, wrap it around the feet. No, there is not a ladylike way to do this, so just be mindful. Good. Now, I want my feet to be together like this. I don't want the soles of the feet to be together, but you've got a nice pull here. And from here, I'm going to come down and I'm going to do a little wrap. So you can be here. Okay. So find where you want to be. You want to be stable. So if you're tugging on the, not the ropes, but the spring here, you don't want your legs to be doing this number. And we don't want to be doing whatever it is that this might do out of control. Be in control. So from here, whenever you're ready, inhale, exhale, find your hundreds position. Good. Start pumping. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 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 Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. And bend and take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Gently take head and neck from side to side. All right. We are going to take this now into the series of 5. Most of you probably did this the way that I did this. So we're going to do, for the sake of flow, we're going to do a couple series of 5 out of sequences just so that we don't have to keep moving the band around. So we'll stay right here. So from here, let's start with double leg stretch. Good. So my knees are in. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to come out to the side. That's wrong. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right. Double straight leg stretch. So from here, I'm going to inhale and lift, taking it down. Exhale 1, 2, 3. I'm holding my bands to the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right. Release your band. Have it to the side. Let's come back. Single straight leg stretch or single leg stretch. From here, big inhale. Knees are in tabletop. Coming back up. Good. We've got it in. We're reaching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Take that down, legs up, single straight leg stretch. Good, take it up, pull, pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Bringing that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Gently take head and neck from side to side. Last one, crisscross, knees in tabletop position, hands behind the head. Remember, you're leading with the elbow, you're leading with the shoulder, not with the elbow, okay? So elbows out to the side. Big inhale, exhale. 1, 2, hips stay grounded. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Taking that down, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. From here, when you're ready, let's come back with the band. Let's get some stretching in here. Make the most of our time on our backs here. Good. So we're just going to start with that right foot. Make sure that band is flat around the foot. If it's bunched up, it'll roll, snap between the face. Bad day. So your other leg can be bent, which is what I'm going to do here. You can also take that leg long if your back feels okay with it. But remember, you've got a stretchy band here, so there's not a need to come all the way to the top and do funny things here, but keep a micro bend in the knee. Let everything settle down into its socket. Belly button is in. Inhale, exhale. Take that leg back to your range of motion. Breathe and expand. It feels so lovely. And when you're ready, good, we'll take that forward, both bands into the right hand. Let's take toe, knees, and hips out away from the body. So we'll take this leg into an external rotation. Good, and then when you're ready, both hips stay grounded as you take that leg out to the right. You can hang out in that strap or band. You can do a gentle tug in towards the shoulder. Find your sweet spot. Ooh, just feel those muscles just kind of release in there. And when you're ready, good, we'll bring that back up to the top. Good. Toes, knees, and hips are going to come back into parallel. So they're going to face the face. Switch out your hands. I'm going to take my other leg long now. And now we'll just take this leg over about 45 degrees. You can have a long leg or a bend in the knee, and you might need to wiggle it around to find your sweet spot. Okay, so you'll want to find it on the outside here. And maybe you want to move that foot around from the ankle, finding other sweet spots. You'll know it when you hit one. Because when I hit mine, I feel it from the heel all the way up into the hip. And when you're ready, good, we'll come back up. Good. Now, leave that foot where it is. Take a band in each hand. I'm going to put a micro bend in my other knee. Good. So this is back into the core. It looks like a leg exercise, and it kind of is, but it's more about the core. It's more about the control. So little circles will give you a little bit more control. Bigger circles will give you a little bit more challenge. Belly button stays in. Good. And then when you're ready, just reverse directions. So you should feel this right below the navel. If your abs are engaged properly. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll take that leg up. We'll do a midair switcheroo here. Good. All right. So from here, making sure that band is flat, a strap in each hand. Good. We'll bring that back in. Good. Keep a little micro bend in that knee. So for example, here's a locked out knee. Here's a soft knee. Find a soft knee. Breathe into it. Good. When you're ready, good, we'll release. Good. Take both bands into the left hand. Now that leg, the toe, knees, and hips are going to turn out away from the body. Both hips stay grounded as we take this leg out to the left. Good. You can just relax into this, or you can give a gentle tug towards the shoulder. Find your sweet spot over here. Breathe. And when you're ready, we'll bring that back up. Taking this leg back into parallel, toes, knees, and hips are going to face the face. Good. I'm going to extend this other leg long, switching out the hands. So remember, as you arc over a long leg or a little bend in the knee, some of us will have a big bend in the knee. Be where you need to be. Find your sweet spot. So you might have to move that leg around. You might move the foot around. Ooh, there it is, right there. That'll get you all the way up into the attachments there where the hamstring attaches to the sits bones. And when you're ready, good. We'll come out of there and remove that foot. Give yourself a little wiggle here. And when you're ready, we're going to lie on the side. Now, I'm just going to come to my right side first because that's the side facing the camera for side series. And we'll do side series today with the band. So just like before, good. I'm going to take my left foot around here and I'm going to crisscross it just so nothing slips out. Good. So your bottom leg can be bent. You can keep it long. You want to be where you can be in good form. You can also be up on the forearm. I'm going to be down here. Good. Now from here, and again, you can make this more challenging by choking up. Good. So I'm going to make sure that my hip starts in line with that foot. Good. And I'm going to lift and lower and lift and lower. And 3, belly button in, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now from here, a lot of you will probably choke up a little bit on this band for the bend and the stretch, but we're going to bend, hip and knee staying in alignment, and stretch 1. Control it on the way back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo. All right. Release that band for a moment. Good. Bend this knee in, grab that ankle if you can, take that knee back, find that quad stretch there. Just getting that front of the thigh. Feels so nice. And then when you're ready, we're going to come onto our bellies. Now, we're going to swan here with our bands. And so to get that little bit of an extra oomph, you want to take that band around the back here. It's going to come right up under the armpits. Good. Now, again, just like anything else, the more you pull here, the little bit more of a challenge you're going to get. So be mindful. Remember, it's a stretchy band, so be where you need to be. Legs are going to be about hip width apart here. I'm going to take my hands a little forward into the side of my shoulders. So from here, belly button is in. Good. Find a little bit, find medium, find a lot. And you want to control it on the down. You don't want to just snap back. And from here, in 2. And 3. And 4. Careful not to crunch in the low back. and 5 and 6. Good. Now leave your band right where it is. We're going to come to single leg kick. So you can clasp your hands together here if you want to. Good. So remember, you want to squeeze the glutes when you do these. If you don't, then this is a pretty boring and pointless exercise. But from here, belly button is in. My shoulders are in their pockets. I'm not hanging in the low back. I'm squeezing my glute, and I'm going to kick, 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 lower. To the other side. Kick, kick, lower. 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 Now, flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Belly button in. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Come down, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. Now for double leg stretch, some of you can comfortably bind the hands back here. And if that's you, you don't need this band. But I like to use this band. It gives me the desired effect of this exercise. So now I've got this band back here. I've got my hands underneath the band. I'm working the hands together. And I'm going to bend my knees. Good. So from here, big inhale, exhale. I'm going to lift and reach and take that down. And come up 2 and down and 3 and down and 4 and down and 5 and down and 6 and down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Press up out of there. Let's take a child's pose. And when you're ready, we're going to take side series now to the other side. So now I'm just going to shift around here to my left side, taking the band with me. Good. So then that means the band's going to be around this right foot here, because that'll be the side that's on top. Whoops. They do like to get away from you sometimes, especially in transition. Okay. So from here, when you're ready, good. Get that set up here. Set yourself up for side. You can be on the forearm, on the elbow, on the arm, long bottom leg, bent bottom knee. Find where you need to be. Good. Take that top leg in line with the hip. Good. Maybe a little bit more choking there. Good. And when you're ready, good. We're going to lift and lower. 8, 7, 6. Oh, there goes my earpiece. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bring that leg back in line with the hip. Here we go. We're going to bend and stretch. 1, 2, drive through the glute, drive through the heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoop, don't do 9. Stop at 8. Lost my count there. Good. From here, release that band. Good. Grab that ankle and take it back. Whew. Sometimes it feels so good and you get in your groove, you lose your count. Or you just keep going. Good. All right. From here, when you're ready, we're going to come back onto our backs. Good. And I'm actually going to come to a seat first, but I'm going to take this band. We're going to do roll downs and roll ups. So go ahead and come to your seat. Good. And I'm just going to take this band nice and flat around the feet. Good. Now you can leave it like that. Some people like to cross. I don't think it really matters. It's a matter of what feels good to you. And some of you hate the band with this exercise, and you're always welcome to skip it as well. But from here, good. I've got a few little wraps here of the hands. Good. Now remember, you can come back part way if that's where you are in your practice, and then come back up. Or you can come all the way back, slow and controlled. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, and come up. Oh, I'm gonna fight for it. I'm still favoring left side, but not as much as I have been. And I'm gonna come all the way forward. And I'm gonna take that back. Inhale, exhale, coming up. There we go. And coming forward. So remember, I don't do these perfectly, but ideally you want to move these down and up through center, and practice is what gets you there. Good, and we'll do one more. Taking that down and coming back up. Good, and then when you're ready, good. Now we're gonna take this into a little bit of his teaser. So I'm gonna I'm gonna change this actually. I'm gonna take this on the top, cross behind. I think that will be a little bit more secure. Good. Okay, so from here, good. You can find yourself in a boat, or you can find yourself here, and arms are gonna come out. We're gonna take this into not teaser, we're in a kind of a teaser. We're gonna take this in the cheerleader arm. So right arm up, left arm out, and come center. And other side, and center. Other side, center. Other side, center. And lift. Belly button in. Long spine. Come back center. Good. Take this into bicep curls again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Take that all the way forward and fold. Release that band from your feet. I'm gonna come back here. Good, we're gonna roll like a ball. I'm gonna cross my ankles for this roll as well and hold on to my feet here. So from here, when you're ready, good, come back up, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come all the way up, come all the way forward. Good, we're gonna take this into a pigeon. So I'm gonna take my left knee behind my left wrist and come down here. If this is not for you, AKA you can't get this hip all the way down here, I want you to come onto your back and cross your left ankle over the right knee for figure 4. You are not doing yourself any favors practicing this being way up here without support, okay? So if you can't be supported, then you need to be on your back. It's the same hip stretch, but less intense on the joints. A floating hip here is a risky hip. And we'll just breathe into this. It feels so good after a long week. It's Friday. It's raining outside here in Kentucky, at least at the time of this recording. Just releasing tension. And when you're ready, carefully come up from there. Now, I'm gonna roll over onto my left side. I'm gonna swing my right leg around. Good. And I'm setting myself up now for mermaids. So from here, good. And however you do your feet and legs here is just a matter of, you know, what feels comfortable for you. You can also do a full Pilates Z here, like we do on reformer. So as you can see, I'm kind of in a Z position. Good. So sit how you need to sit. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, take that over and reach long. Move through center, take it to the other side. Move through center, take it over, rotate. Open up, move through center, take it over towards the feet and rotate. And come up here. Good. From here, when you're ready, we're going to go back to rolling like a ball again. So when you're ready, take that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come all the way up and come to all fours. Pigeon or figure 4 on this side. This time it's going to be the right knee behind the right wrist. Find the version of this that you need. Good. And relax into it. Breathe into it. Good. And then when you're ready, good. Carefully coming out of there, I'm going to roll over onto my right side. I'm going to swing my left leg around. And again, I'm going to set myself up for mermaids on this side. So sit how you need to sit. I'm going to take Z on this side as well. Good. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, taking it over and moving through center, counter stretching and taking it over and rotate. Opening up, taking it over to the feet and rotate. And coming back up here. Good, way to go. You made it through this Pilates mat work class with the band. I hope you had a lot of fun and I hope to see you again soon. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and have a great weekend. Thank you.